This was the best bait ever. Dude had balding dudes buying all these hair regrowth products only to use that money to get a hair transplant. Well played, bro. Alright, usually I do not respond to comments like this, let alone make a whole video. But this is outrageous, and I'm gonna make a video responding to it. First off, I want to start by saying, I know most of you already know this, and I know most of you know that this guy is a cornball and has no idea what he's talking about. But unfortunately, I do worry that there are people that think like this. Like this guy thinks like this, and I get and can understand why he would think like this if he's not educated on hair loss and stuff like that. I understand. You're just scrolling and you see my videos, you're seeing me do this whole hair routine for a year, and then you see me get a hair transplant. You're going to think to yourself, well, that means that stuff must not work. That's just not true, not even in the slightest. And stuff like this annoys me so much, but I try to put myself in their shoes to understand, and let me just explain and try to educate. Let's get one thing straight. One thing straight. My integrity is 100% at all times. I am genuine about everything I say, everything I've ever said, ever posted on this account. In my entire time being here, I've been genuine. You have to do a hair routine even after a transplant. Let's remember something. I was an extreme case. When I started this TikTok account, I looked like this. I said in countless videos that my plan is to do a hair routine for an entire year and see how much hair I can get back, and then most likely get a hair transplant if I need it, because I knew I probably was not going to get back a full head of hair. But these results from this to this was just using the hair routine, not a hair transplant. Now that is because the hair routine works. It's science. I'm not here selling you anything. Even if I'm sponsored by it, it does not mean that it doesn't work. It's science. I would not be using this stuff if I didn't believe in it. You guys don't understand how many companies email me every single day trying to do sponsorships, and I decline all of them. Why? Because it's not something I would use, or it's not something I believe in, or I don't think it's legit, or anything like that. I'm only sponsored by the things that I actually use, which makes sense. I'm sorry, but it makes sense. If I'm showing my routine and showing the results to millions of people, that's life, man. That's life. Deal with it. At the end of the day, I preach one single thing, and that is this. If you notice you are balding, if you hop on a hair routine, early on, you will not need a hair transplant. If you use minoxidil finasteride, no matter what the brand, not even the brands I use, whatever works for you, if you do it early on, you will not need a hair transplant. I started too late. I've said this 1,000 times. Unfortunately, that's the truth. I started too late. I needed to get a hair transplant in order to maximize my results. But that doesn't change the fact that it still works, and I still need to do it every day for the rest of my life, or I'm going to lose all my native hair and then be back at square one. I'm not even 5 months in past my hair transplant yet, okay? So most of my hair right now, this is not transplanted hair. The reason why you can tell is because look at how long it is. Look at how long all this hair is. That means that's the hair that's been growing. That's all thickened up because of the hair routine. It's simple. It's results. It's proof. Now, you can see how thin it is still in the spots where I got the hair transplant, but it's going to start coming in soon. It's already starting to come in. I believe, like, on the hairline here, a lot of this is probably transplant hair, like right here maybe. But the big bunch, like, look, it's still very light. If you move, like, the part that, like, all this is native hair. It's still very light, but the results have been insane just from the hair routine. I did this in a very specific way. Very specific way for the best results. Let me show it to you. It's a 3-year plan. It's always been a 3-year plan. The first year was doing a full hair routine for a year, get my maximum results with that so I can minimize as many grafts I need to use for a transplant. That way I don't need to over-harvest myself. So that was just hair routine. The second year is where I'm at now. First hair transplant. Get that done. Get the full results from that with the hair transplant and the hair routine. And then next year I'm going back in June to get the very back of my head done. And that won't be as many grafts or anything, but that's been the plan from even before I got the first hair transplant. And then after that, a year after that, I'll have my full results and we'll see what my hair looks like after that. But everything makes an impact. Some people think a hair transplant is just an easy fix. You get a hair transplant, you're good. You're good. No, you're not. You need to do, I was a little zesty there when I did that. But you need to do a hair routine as well. You need to do a hair routine as well, or you just simply won't have the best results possible unless you're just slightly fixing hairline or something. But in my case, I was completely bald when I started, man. I need everything I can get. I'm sorry for the little rant. I don't want to get mad. But obviously, I mean, come on, put yourself in my position where you know this stuff to be valid, and you get comments like this that are just so wrong and so outlandish, basically attacking my character. It's just complete BS. I started this account because I wanted to get my hair back and I wanted to keep myself consistent. So I thought to myself, if I'm posting me doing my routine every day, it's going to keep me consistent. I happen to get a lot of followers. I happen to get a lot of people that are interested in what I use and all that stuff. And it is what it is, man. But my integrity has never changed. My mission has never changed. I'm completely genuine with everything I do. And that's why if I see someone that has an opinion like this, my only thought is just cry about it, little bro. Like, because that's it, man. Like, I know who I am. Most of you know who I am. And I don't gotta prove nothing. I've backed it up with facts. I've backed it up with results. If you're in the hair loss space, you understand this. You understand it. If you're on a hair routine, if you do education on this stuff, if you do research, you know what I'm saying is not BS. It's just facts. It's facts. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Big videos coming soon. And to the guy who made this comment, nothing against you at all, brother. I completely get it. I hope this explained what you were confused on, and I hope you understand now that you're completely wrong. Bye, guys. See you soon.